So something that's occurred to me quite a lot recently is I seem to be shooting or enjoying photography, I guess, for different reasons than I used to. Now, photography is and has been my career for, crikey, 20 years now, I guess. And for quite a long while after I actually started being a professional, I literally got to the point where I never wanted to pick my camera up unless I was working. And I think I'd gotten away really from the whole reason that I got into photography in the first place, which was it was this magical thing where you would see something and you would then create an image of that the way that you like to see it. There's something very, I don't want to get too, airy-fairy about this because it's not about that, and it's certainly, I don't want to get into, artsy things. I think there's just something very genuine and pure about photographing for you and for no one else. And I think actually when you think about it, all of the greatest musicians that we love, they did their own thing and then people gravitated towards it if that's what they liked. Some of the greatest artists in the world, again, they painted for them and then people would gravitate towards it. Now, I'm not trying to compare myself to those people, but what I'm saying is I've come to a point where I really now enjoy photographing for me. And sometimes it's the most mundane things. It's not going to be things that my wife's going to go, oh wow, that's amazing. My kids certainly sure as hell won't. But it's just about creating something that is a moment in time that you saw that piqued your interest and you wanted to capture. The other thing that I find really interesting about it as well is the fact that, I don't know about you, but what I tend to find is that if I take a photograph and I then look at it 4 years later, I can literally pick up a shot that I took 4 years ago and I'll look at it and I'll remember everything about that moment in time, not just what I'm seeing in the frame. I can remember, who was with me and whether they were standing over here or over here, whether I've got a cup of coffee, in my hand or just put down on the ground while I take the photo. I can remember so much about all these things. There's something for me, and it always has been the way, the visual medium seems to play a big part for me, both in terms of memory and also it's always been for me very much in terms of learning. This thing, YouTube, has actually been such a wonderful thing because anything that I want to know these days, if it's changing a radiator, I taught myself how to refret guitars and all kinds of bits and pieces by watching videos on YouTube, because I find that if I just read it, I'm often not seeing the nuances, whereas if I see something, you get that, oh, of course moment, yeah? So with all that being said, these photos that you're about to see were just literally from the other day when I went for a walk around Cheltenham, just to get out, blow the cobwebs away, take some photos, and they're just really things that either I find interesting or just pleasing to my eye or my sense of composition. So I hope you enjoy them. is greatly appreciated. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget the notification bell.